Hello everybody, welcome to yet another Apple Retro Review. This time I'm going to be showing you my iPhone 3GS. So this iPhone 3GS was launched back in 2009, June of 2009, and was launched with iPhone OS 3.0. It's very similar to the iPhone 3G that we reviewed last time. So before I begin, I want to show you how you can tell the difference between the iPhone 3GS and iPhone 3G. As you can see, they look very similar, but but under the hood they're totally different devices. So let's go ahead, but on the surface they're pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and just show you the difference between the two. So let's go on the back here. So with the iPhone 3GS, you have the chrome font. And with the iPhone 3G, you have the white font. So that's one way to tell the difference, and I think that's the only way to tell the difference between the two. And it's a pretty subtle difference. So that's that. So let's go ahead and focus our attention on the iPhone 3GS. So like I said, the iPhone 3GS was released back in June of 2009 and ran iPhone OS 3.0. So let's go ahead and talk about the specs. With the iPhone 3GS, it is powered by an It's powered by a 800 megahertz processor. It is a single-core processor. There was no dual-core processor until the launch of the iPhone 4S. It has 256 megabytes of RAM, as opposed to 128 megabytes on the 3GS and the original iPhone 2G. We still have the 3.5-inch non-retina display with a pixel density of 164 ppi and a resolution of 480 by 320. There was no retina display in the iPhones until the iPhone 4. Here we have the home button, the ear speaker. On the top we have the headphone jack, which is nice because the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8, iPhone 10 do not have headphone jacks, which is stupid, but whatever. Here we have the full-size SIM slot, and here we have the sleep-wake button. On the side we have the volume rockers, and as well as a toggle switch. On the bottom we have the speaker, the 30-pin dock connector, and as well as a microphone. So let's go ahead and turn this on, because it is not on. So this iPhone is running iOS 6.1.6 and is the latest version it can support. So let's go ahead and just wait for it to boot up. As you can see, it has the classic Apple logo, which is nice. So I just did a clean install on this phone, so there's not much on it, as I was trying to downgrade it back to iOS 4.1, which was a total fail. So bear with me. Okay, we are now booted into the the lock screen of the phone. And there's no SIM card installed, but that's okay, because I'm not going to be using it as a phone. It's a collection piece, of course. So let's go ahead and just show you that it is running iOS 6.1.6. So there we go. And by the way, the iPhone 3G came in 8, 16, and 32 gigabytes. As you saw, that this is a 32 gigabyte. This is the top of the line iPhone 3GS that they had. It also comes in a white back. The screen bezel is black, regardless of what color you get. So keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and demonstrate the camera. The camera is a 3 megapixel camera, and this is actually the first iPhone model that had video recording capabilities. So here's the camera. Not very good, but back in the day it was pretty good. So this camera is capable of recording 480p resolution video at 30 frames per second. VGA. So that's the camera. So let's go ahead and demonstrate some of the apps that I have on here. I only have one app, and that's Flow. So bear with me. But in terms of playing light games, it would play pretty well. But if you play something more graphically intensive, that's obviously going to lag up the phone. And what's really amazing about the iPhone 3GS, despite being on its last supported firmware, it actually runs iOS 6 pretty well, which is pretty nice compared to newer iPhones like the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S. They run horrible on their latest firmwares. So, yeah, this game is so addicting. So you pretty much get the idea. So, yeah, the sleep wake button's pretty finicky on this thing. So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video of my review of the iPhone 3GS. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Peace.